Om. Om. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, we are to see the 14th verse. An ignorant person can never give up karmas. A jnani who has discovered his true nature, Chaitanya Swarupa Atma, which is avikriya, which is actionless, in the sense Atma Chaitanya cannot do or cannot take to any karmas, any actions. For actions, the upadhi of embodiment is necessary. Atma Chaitanya is nirupadhika, free from all embodiments. Therefore, no karma, no action is ever possible on the part of Chaitanya Swarupa, pure awareness principle, pure conscious principle, Atma. Therefore, Jnani, who knows the Swarupa, he cannot do anything because he knows I, Chaitanya, Atma. Whereas a Jnani, ignorant person, identifies with the Atma, identifies with the body, embodiment. And the problem is, actually, the actions do take place at few levels such as embodiment, etc. Chaitanya, I, Atma cannot do anything. And yet, actions done at the level of body, etc., what are they will see now, is mistaken by the ignorant person as I do. The question is, if I, Chaitanya, pure awareness principle, doesn't do any karmas, then who exactly does a karma? Bhagwan is giving the answer in the verse 14. Adhishtanam tatha karta karanam cha prithagvidam vividhasya prithak cheshtaha daivam chaivatra panchamam. These 5 things or 5 entities who actually do the karma. What are they? Adhishthanam. Adhisthana means the body, the physical body. So that is that abode, which is the storehouse or the resort to desires, angers, actions, etc. The physical body, Adhisthana. Similarly, Karta. So Karta here is the one who is identified with the body, characterized by Bhokta, doer in the sense one who experiences the results of action. Of course, to begin with, does to enjoy, but a result is suffers also. So that Bhokta experiences. Prithak Vidam Karanam. Different types of Indriyas. Sense organs, Jnanendriyas. Organs of actions, Karmendriyas. These are necessary for karma. Vividhasya Prithak Cheshtaha. The different types of activities of pranas. Prana, Pana, Vana, Udana, Mudana, Udana, Samana. These vital airs functioning, those functions of vital airs, pranas, are necessary. If pranas are not there, what the body is going to do? Body will be a dead mass. Pranas. Then means their functions. Finally comes Daivam. Daivam doesn't mean any fate or anything as such. Presiding deities. Adhisthana devatas. Your eyes are able to see because the sun, Surya, is lending the power of sight. Surya is presiding over your eyes. So you are able to hear the Dik Devatas, the deities of quarters, give that power like that. Each and every function in us is presided over by the corresponding presiding deity Adhisthana Devata. That is why when the person is on the verge of dying, all these presiding deities withdraw their power because it is guided by prarabdha karma. Now, no more this embodiment is going to continue. Presiding deities withdraw their powers. That's why, see, nowadays it's not possible because nowadays everyone has to die in that ICU. It seems in America, 90% of the profit of the hospital is because of this ICU. Person with the verge of death, they will keep him continued breathing and they were earning money by this. Anyway, otherwise, generally what happens, when a person is dying, the relatives gather around and tell you must be knowing this. Yeah. Can you recognize me? Do you hear me? What do you mean, can recognize me? Means, are you able to see me? Are you able to hear? And if not able to recognize what? Hearing, etc., they understand. Already this person in the grave. So they withdraw presiding deities. So that being the case, any karma, dharmic or adharmic, good or bad, right or wrong, these are the 5 entities who actually do that karma action. This is further told by Bhagwan. Sharira vang mano biryat karma prarabate naraha nyayam va viparitam va panchaite tasya hetavaha. Any person doing karma at the level of sharira, physical body, vak, oral level, mana, mental level. So anyone who is doing karma at this level, and that karma may be nyayam. Nyayam means dharmic, in accordance with dharma. Shastriya, scripturally sanctioned. Viparitam va, or which is opposed to Shastra, which is adharmic in nature. In either case, these 5 are the causes or the means, sadhanas, for doing that karma. What are these 5? Body, the individual entity, jiva, the bhokta, the one who wants to reap the results of actions, sense organs and organs of actions, 5 functions of the pranas, and the corresponding presiding deities. So these are the things. By whom? Dharmic or adharmic, all karmas are done. So therefore, karmas are done at the level of these 5, which are the upadhis. Not knowing this, erroneously identifying with the embodiment, the one who considers, one who thinks that I do the action is what? Durmati, is a person of perverted knowledge. He knows not the truth. Tatraivam sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tuyah pashyatya krita buddhitva nasa pashyati durmati. This being the fact. What is the fact? Actions are done by the body, the individual jiva, the bhokta, senses, pranas, and presiding deities. In spite of this, the one who considers kevalam atmanam. Kevalam means what? Avikriyam atmanam. The Atma Chaitanya who is actually actionless, in the sense one who cannot take to any karma action. Why? Upadhis are not there. Means are not there. Chaitanya is free from upadhis, embodiments. So this is a person with that akrita buddhitva, because his buddhi is not trained properly in accordance with the Shastras. Shastra samskaras are not there. This person is a lay person as far as the Shastra is concerned. He may be a Nobel laureate, may be a great scientist, maybe the emperor, and yet Buddhi is not trained. He knows not what the truth is, which is unfolded in the Shastras. So therefore, Saha Durmati, his knowledge is dur, dangerous, because it makes him land and continue in this calamitous samsara. Therefore, Durmati, not Sumati. Good buddhi, no, bad buddhi. So therefore, that person nasa pashyati, knows not the truth. And one who knows this truth, what is the truth? Me, Chaitanya Atma, pure awareness principle. I don't do anything. I am avikriya. I am actionless. Actions do take place at the level of body, individual bhokta, jiva, individual, senses, including the mind, pranic activities, and presiding deities. I don't think. Such a person who has got his thorough knowledge, even in Vyavahara, because he's still building the body, in the empirical existence, in the empirical world, because of some reason, because of some context, even if he destroys the entire world, he is not affected by papa. Not that he is going to destroy, but the context has come such that he has to do it. May not be for him, but the context demands, and he does. This person knows fully well, I have not done anything. It is at this embodiment level the karma takes place. I am akarta. Such a person, in spite of such heinous act of killing all, is not bound by that karma pada papa. Yasya naham kruto bhavaha buddhiryasya na lipyate atva pisa ima loka nahanti na nibadhyate. This person who has no ahankara, not ego in the sense, who has no I notion in the body, mind, senses, etc. Who knows the Sarupa Chaitanya as free from Upadhi embodiment. He has no more erroneous I-ness, wrong I notion in the body, etc. Buddhi Riyasana Lipyate, whose antakarana mind is not nalipyate, means it doesn't get subjected to any doubts or joy or sorrow. What is doubt? For you, I killed all these people. I'm going to get bound by the papa, sin. You know, so I have not done anything. Or see, I have killed all these people. These are at the top. Or ayo, I killed all these people. He's sunk in sorrow. No, he is not at all affected. The context demanded it, and it is done. That's I have nothing to do with that. Such examples we have seen in the case of Krishna, etc. Yes, physically the action is done, but he knows what that right identity of Chaitanya, pure awareness principle is me, being there so steadfast. He has no more identification with the body and the karmas effected at their level. See, it is a supposition. Suppose, even if he kills all people that way, not that he kills, suppose, even if he kills all people, he is not bound by the karma. Means such a person is never bound by karma phalas. Now the question comes, why at all? Why at all? An individual should do karmas. Now Bhagwan is describing those factors which prompt the individual to do karma, which instigate the individual to do karma, who motivate the person to do karma. Nowadays, motivational speech. It has become a very good money spinner. Motivational. Actually, you should have inspiration. Inspiration comes from within, not that somebody outsiders pumps in your mind. It should come from within, based on Shastra. But here, the question comes, who prompts the individual to take to karmas? Bhagavan is describing that Jnanam Neyam Parijnata Trividha Karma Chodana Karanam Karma Karteti Trividha Karma Sangraha Karma Chodana Karma Pravartaka. Those who motivate the individual to take to karma. What are they? Jnanam. Jnanam means here not Chaitanya, etc. Not Atma Jnana, not Abhanitvadi, etc. Jnana means Vritti Jnana. Knowledge of any entity in the world. Knowledge of objects, beings, events in the world. So also, Neyam. Neyam, any entities that can be known by us. Not Atma here, but things in the world. Neyam. Tatha Parijnata. Parijnata stands here for Bhokta. The one who wants to enjoy the results of karma. Bhokta. These three serve as those who prompt the individual to take to karma, who instigate the person to take to karma, who motivate the person to take to karma. Whereas actual karmas are stored, as it were, are always related to these three. Karanam, means of karma, such as the sense organs, organs of action, etc., mind, etc. Karma, Here, karma is not a grammatical object. The most desired thing in doing an action. What is it? As per Panini grammar, it is said, Kartu ipsita tamam. That which is most dear to the doer. Why does a person do something? To get the result thereof. So therefore, karma phala, the result of action, is the most dear for the doer in doing a particular action. So that karma here is karma phala. Karta, the individual jiva. These three are said to be karma sangraha, means the kriyas, the karmas are mainly centered on these three. They are centered on karana, the means, indriyas, etc., mind, etc. Karma, the desired result, and individual jiva who want to reap these results of action. Now the context of what has come now, jnana, knowledge of entities, karma, of course, karma here is what? Karma phala. Otherwise, karma in the sense actual action, kriya. And the one karta, the doer. They have come in picture in the context of doing a karma. Now the point is, because of three types of gunas, sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, this knowledge of something, actual action, and one who does karta, jiva, they happen to be of three different types: satvika, rajasika, tamasika. They are now being described. Jnanam karma cha karta cha tridhaiva guna vedataha prochyate guna sankhyani yathava shrunutanyapi. Bhagwan is introducing the topic that is going to come here. Guna vedataha, based on sattva guna, rajo guna, tama guna, the three dispositions of the karana mind, knowledge of any object, actual action, karma, and the jiva, doer, and experiencer, individual. They happen to be three types. Where is it told? It is vividly described in the Kapila Shranka Shastra. Guna Sankhyanī, where gunas are elaborately explained. The Sankhya Shastra of Kapila. The question comes, Vedanta doesn't accept Sankhya. True. But it doesn't accept at the highest level of the true nature of Atma Purusha. But what Sankhya say about the gunas is acceptable to Vedanta. But they say Purusha, Prakriti are two different dualities there. Vedanta doesn't accept. Prakriti depends on Purusha. It is not independent of Purusha. All that is there was the Purusha, Chaitanya, Atma, Brahma only, which Sankhya differs. So Vedanta doesn't hesitate to accept anything that is correct told by anyone. At the same time, it also doesn't hesitate to what? Discard wrong thing told by even a great people. So Vedanta accept what Sankhya has to say in the matter of gunas. It is so. Now let us see what is that sattvic jnana. Sarvabhuteshu yenaikam bhavamavyayamikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tadjnanam viddhi satvikam. That knowledge by which one sees one and the same principle in and through different and varieties of embodiment. That is the right knowledge. Just as there are varieties of electrical gadgets, let us say 100 types of them, and yet the one who sees the one and the same electricity principle in and through all these gadgets knows the truth. Gadgets differ, electricity is the one. So also, embodiment differ, Chaitanya, pure awareness principle, pure conscious principle is one and the same. Just as the size and the shape, name of these parts differ, space is one and the same. So that will be the case. Say, Sarvabhuteshu, in all embodiments, beginning from Ta, Hiranyagarbha, up to any insignificant creature, a worm in the gutter, or an ant, a mosquito, amoeba, virus, irrespective of in any individual. Say, one bhava, bhava means vastu entity. And what is it? Avyayam, indestructible, non-changeable, non-modifiable, all the time one and the same. One who sees and where vibhakteshu, in different types of variegated embodiment. Avibhaktam, undivided, non-changing, one and the same. One who sees saha pasha. His knowledge is sattvic, means in and through all jivas, all individuals of varieties of nature, one who sees one and the same Chaitanya Atma, that knowledge is sattvic knowledge. Now, what is Rajasic knowledge? Pruthaktve tu yajnanam nana bhavan pruthakvidam veti sarveshu bhuteshu tadjnanam viddhi rajasam. In different embodiments of varieties nature, one who sees different types of entities as jivas differently available. That is Rajasic knowledge. Means in any embodiment, the entity one who is there differs from the entities in the other embodiment. So that knowledge by which one considers that different entities abide in different bodies, that knowledge is Rajasa Jnana. Now, what is Tamasa Jnana? Yattu Krishnavadekasmin Karye Saktamahaitukam Atatvarthavadalpam cha Tattamasa Buddhahutam. That knowledge by which one considers. What is that? Everything, all entities are is what? Ekasmin karye, are abiding in one body or one idol, etc. Everything is in that. Which is, this is ahaitukam, irrational, unfounded, and it is alpam, atatvartam, not given to the truth. Therefore, it is trivial, not capable of giving any worthwhile result. Tattamasa buddhartha. They catch hold of something, and everything is here in this list, which is not at all rational. It is unfounded. So such type of knowledge is called as what? Tamasa jnana. So therefore now, jnana of three types, sattva guna, rajoguna, tamaguna described. Now the karma, jnanam karma cha karta cha tadaiva guna bheda. The karmas, the kriyas, the actions of three types. Niyatam sangarahitam ragadveshatah kritam afala prepsuna karma yattat satvika muchyate. The karma, action done by a person, what type of karma? Niyatam, nitya, the daily duties enjoined by the Shastras. That he does. How did he does? Sangarahitam. Sangha here means either the notion that I do or the hankering that I should get the result of action. Kartrutva abhimana. Doership is not there. Again, phalabhisandhi. Hankering for results of that action are not there. So that is Sangha Rahita. Ragadveshata. Neither preeti is there nor hatred is there in doing this karma, because I do it because Shastra asked me to do that. Only because Shastra says it does it. And he said it's my duty. Why? Shastras are given by Ishvara. Afala prepsu is the result of action is not at all the criterion in his doing action. Such karma is said to be sattvika. What is rajasika karma? Yattu kame suna karma sahankarena va punah kriyate bahulayasam tad rajasamudavrutam. That karma done by who? Kamepsu. Earlier afala prepsu. Here kamepsu. He very much wants the results of action. And how he does karma? Sahankarena. By pride, arrogance, with the notion that I do that karma. And how it is done, kriyate? Bahulayasam. With great affliction. He wants the result, but he doesn't want to do, but ayyo, I have to do it. With great affliction, he does, because he wants the result. So, such karma is said to be rajasic in nature. What is that? Tamasic type of karma. Anubandham kshayam himsa anapeksha cha paurusham mohadarabhyate karma yattattamasamuchyate. Anapeksha, anaveksha. Both pathas readings are there. Means without alochana, without thinking, without considering. What is it? Anubandham. Anubandha means that result that is going to come in terms of sorrows or calamities. Means he never thinks of the outcome of that particular karma. It may be disastrous, but he never thinks of that. Kshayam. Kshayam here means exhausting. Exhaustion of one's energy, exhaustion of one's resources like money, etc. He never consider. Himsa. So himsa. Injury to other living beings. He doesn't think of it all. Again, paurusham. He doesn't consider one's capacity. Am I able to do that karma or not? He never thinks of that. Then why does he do? Moha. Aviveka. Proper thinking is not there. Just he does it. Such karma is said to be tamasa in nature. Now that is jnana, karma, kriya. See, three types described, sattva, rajas, tamas. Now, the karta, the doer, individual. Satvik, rajasic, tamasic, let us see. Mukta sangohanam sangonaham vadi dhrutyutsaha samanvita siddhya siddhyor nirvikaraha karta satvika uchyate. The one who is mukta sangaha, the one who is free from sangha. Sangha, asakti, priti, in the sense, the one who doesn't have the notion of I do, and one who doesn't have that hankering that I want the results of this karma. Kartrutva abhimana, doership is not there. Phalabhi sandhi, hankering for results of action are not there. That is what is mukta sangha. Anahamvadi, who never says, I did it, I did it, I did it. There are many people, you see that. Always I did it. Always. So, anahambadi. It's an interesting thing. You just introspect yourself. In 24 hours, how many times you say I? Every I is identity with the body. And Vedanta, first casualty is identity with the body. That's the source of all sorrows at practical level. Theoretically, ignorance. Cause-wise ignorance, but practical level, identity with the body. So, anahambadi, he doesn't want to be the one who is doer, etc. Dhrityutsaha samanvita. the one who is endowed with dhruti. Dhruti is what? That fortitude, that consistency of efforts, even on the face of obstruction, steadfastness, utsaha, utsaha, effort, exertion, or perseverance. Perseverance means लगातार काम करना, doing with determination, not being cowed down by any obstacles. Endowed with utsaha, enthusiasm, siddhya siddhyo nirvikara. Whether the karma bears the result or doesn't bear the result, his mind is calm and composed because he never did it for the phala. He did it because it was his duty. Shastra wanted him to do, he has done it. Such karta is said to be sattvic in nature. Now, with rajasic karta, ragi karma phala prepsu, lubdho himsatmako shuchi, harsha shokanvita karta, rajasa parikirtita. Ragi, not millet. Ragi means one who has asakti, preeti for result. So that is that love for karma and results thereof. Lubdha. Lubdha means one who has got his eye on others' wealth, properties, etc. How can I usurp it? Always manipulating to seize others' belongings. Lubdha. At the same time, where something needs to be given in charity, like pilgrimage centers, etc. He has no desire to part with money. Such a person is called as Lubdha. Hinsaatmakaha. The nature is such that giving troubles to others, harming others. Ashuchihi, unclean, impure, outside, inside in the mind, both ways. Harsha shoka juda karta. He does with harsha shoka. Hilariousness or sinking in sorrows. Mercury goes up and down. That is what? Getting exalted, otherwise getting despair. Such karta doer is called rajas. Now, tamasa karta. Ayukta prakrita sabda shatho naishkriti kolasa vishadi dirga sutri karta tamasa uchyate. Ayukta, mind is scattered in thousand things, not composed, not calm. He has thousands of interests. Prakritaha, lay person, doesn't have even the least knowledge of Shastra. Academically, from worldly standpoint, he may be at the top. But as far as what the goal of life, what should be done, what should not be done, about this big zero. So that is prakrita. Then stabdha. Stabdha means anamraha, never bends, haughty, rude. Such a stabdha. Shatha. Shatha means deceitful person. Poses something to be good, inside all rotten, or cheating others. Mayavi means hypocrite. Naishkritikaha. Naishkritika means one who always destroys the profession or livelihood of other people. Means the livelihood, profession of others he wants to destroy. Put them in trouble. Alasaha, lazy person. What should be done? He never does it. Vishadi. So Vishadi, always what? That is, one is despondent, sorrowful. Khinna, mind is always afflicted. So then, Dirgha Sutricha, procrastination, thing to be done today or tomorrow, even after 1 month, he will not do that. So that is what one who procrastinates. Such karta is said to be tamasa. Now, three types of buddhi and dhriti are going to be told. We'll see next time. Before this, important announcement, which I could not make earlier. See, because of this Diwali and some other preoccupation that I got afterwards, now this class of Gita Sara, which I take on Saturday evening 5:30, the next class of this will be on 9th December. As far as Saturday evening Gita Sara class is concerned, the next Saturday evening class is on 9th December. Whereas other classes are concerned, from tomorrow onwards, tomorrow is Diwali. Wish you all happy Diwali. Tomorrow onwards, these classes will not be taken and they will reopen on 3rd December. Saturday class will reopen on 9th December. All Sunday morning and evening classes will reopen on 3rd December. Please make a note of it. As far as my students are concerned, I have sent circular, but there are many who see me, listen to this on YouTube channel. I have no contacts of them. This is for their information. Repeating, Saturday evening, 5:30, Gita Sara, Essence of Gita. Next class is on 9th December, and all Sunday morning and evening classes now will meet on 3rd December. Here's a question. I'll read it. This questioner wants to know more about this method of Anvaya and Vyatireka. A great method in Vedanta and also in Nyaya. Of course, From Nyaya, Tarka, reasoning, Vedanta has accepted it. The question is about this Anvaya and Vyatireka. There are many descriptions and explanations, but all of them don't really seem to satisfy. This question is lingering in my mind since I first came across, the questioner says, when he came first across the first verse of Bhagavata, Janmadhyasya yatonvaya itarata charteshu abhidyam swarat. What is all there? I am not here. The Anvaya has come. Janmadhyasya anvaya itarata cha swarteshu cha arteshu. First of all, let us be very clear about the meaning of what is Anvaya and what is Vyatirik. Afterwards, we'll see how this method is employed in ascertaining Atma Swarupa, Paramatma Swarupa, or in inference, what is called as Vyapti, or what is called as Sahacharya Niyama, or the rule of invariable coexistence, what they call concomitance. The law or the rule of invariable coexistence, called Vyapti. First, let us see the meaning. Anvaya can mean continuance, continuing. It can mean presence. It can mean connection, sambandha. Whereas Vyatireka can mean opposite, discontinuance or absence or no sambandha, no connection. Actually speaking, this method is very highly useful in ascertaining the Atma Swarupa. Now let us see. First, let us see in terms of Vyapti or invariable coexistence. For example, fire is there, smoke is there. When you observe this, you can come to a conclusion. Wherever there is smoke, invariably fire is there. Yatra yatra dhuma, tatra tatra vanni. Wherever you come across smoke, fire is bound to be there. Therefore, yonder you see smoke, you can infer there is fire even if you are not able to see the fire. And you are right. This is Anumana. And the rule is the coexistence of fire with the smoke. But remember, other way is not possible. Wherever there is fire, there need not be smoke. An iron rod is burning red hot, no smoke. So there is no rule that wherever fire, there is smoke. No, but other way rule is there. Wherever smoke, there is fire. Thus, the presence of smoke helps us to infer the presence of fire, anvaya. But Vyatireka, absence, fire need not necessarily accompany smoke. Fire may accompany smoke, may not accompany smoke. But smoke necessarily accompanies fire. As far as the inference is concerned, Advaya Vyatireka, presence, absence. The more importantly is ascertainment of the Atma Swarupa. In this context, I will come to that shloka of Bhagavad afterwards. Only that Anvaya portion. In Vedanta, 4 types of Anvaya Vyatireka methods are given. For you to make you understand this Anvaya Vyatireka, let us take an example. Suppose the Prime Minister of the country is on a tour of all the states. Is a tour of visiting all the states. Whichever state he goes, the chief minister there invariably accompanies the prime minister. There's a protocol. When the prime minister goes to other state from a state, the chief minister of earlier state doesn't go to the next state. What has happened? Anvaya, continuance of prime minister. Vyatireka, discontinuance of the chief minister of earlier state. Understood? Prime minister is in all the states, Anvaya, presence, continuance. Whereas chief minister of only that particular state, absence, discontinuance in all other states. Anvaya Vyatireka. Likewise, you take our 3 states of consciousness. Jagrat, waking, Swapna, what is that? Dream, Sushupti, deep sleep. In and through all these, there is the presence or continuance of Chaitanya, pure awareness principle. Anvaya. Vyatireka. The experiences, the experiencer, experiencing embodiment, or the instruments in any 2 or any one gets avoided, discarded with the other. Vyatireka. What gets discarded is not our Swarupa. Because whatever entity I may be, I know I am in the waking, I am in the dream, I am in the sleep. That one continuing entity is me, Chaitanya is me, Anvaya, Vyatireka. Waking state, dream state, deep state get discarded. They are not me. Anvaya Vyatireka helps you to ascertain that Chaitanya is my nature. Like this, I will not go in detail. There are Drik Drishyanvaya Vyatireka, Sakshi Sakshanvaya Vyatireka, Agama Apai Tadavadhi Anavyatireka, Dukhi Parama Premaspada Anavyatireka. There are 4 methods employed and elaborated in a text called Siddhanta Bindu by Madhusudana Saraswati. Siddhanta Bindu is an elaborate commentary on a small text composition called Dasha Shloki by Adi Shankaracharya. That in the Siddhanta Bindu, he elaborated this. It's a very detailed topic. I'm not going to take now here. By which this method, what is the Atma Swarup? Seer, seen, discrimination. Sakshi, Saksha. The witnessing principle and what is witnessed, Anvayatrika. That comes and goes, and that which always is, Anvayatrika. Sorrows and the locus of love. Sorrows come and go, the locus of love always remains. That also means this is by the method of continuance and discontinuous, or presence and absence, connection or no connection. Based on this, Atma Swarupa is established. Coming to this, Janma Adyasya Yatodvayat Itarta. I will tell you one thing, just for advanced information. After this, what is that? Gita Sara, Saturday evening I am taking. After this text is over, I will be teaching what is called as Chatushloki Bhagavata. Entire Bhagavad Purana condensed in 4 verses. 4 verses by none other than Brahmaji. It is in the Bhagavata itself that I am going to teach you. At that time, I will be teaching this first verse of Bhagavata, Janma, Adhyasya, Anvayat, etc. in detail. Today, only I am touching a point about the Anvaya in this Janma, Adhyasya. Here, this first verse is Mangala Acharana, an auspicious beginning by Vedavyasa before writing the Bhagavata Purana, and the Daivata, the divinity principle involved here is Paramatma Tattva, from its absolute real nature, Nirguna, and also its nature as Ishvara, Saguna, with relation to the Jagat. So, in the first verse, he offers the salutations, namaskaras, to that Paramatma Tattva, as it's in its true nature. That is what is that Swarupa Lakshana, and also as its Tatastha Lakshana, means its status in terms of creation, Srishti, etc. First, it does the Swarupa Lakshana, but as far as this Anvaya word is concerned, it is connected to Tatastha Lakshana. It's like this. See, Artheshu. Artheshu means in Akasha, etc. Anvayat, because of presence or continuance of Paramatma Tattva, means that divinity principle, which is where present or continuous in the Srishti creation, beginning from space, air, fire, water, earth, and entire creation made up of these five elements. That entity which is present, which continues in all these, can be only one tattva, Chaitanya tattva, Paramatma tattva, Swarupa. Itarataha, Anvaya we have seen. What is Anvaya? In and through the creation, the presence of Paramatma as is Sat Tattva, existence principle. Whatever you say is, that existence belongs to Paramatma, Anvaya. Itarataha, that Itarata stands for Vyatireka, absence. How? See, anything in the creation exists, isness exists, they have known, that's Paramatma. Itarata means those two things which do not exist, their isness is not there. For example, Vandya Putraha, the son of a barren woman. Is he? Is not. That is not a karya effect of who? Paramatma. Whereas a flower is karya effect of Paramatma. So whatever available as is, that isness belongs to whom? Paramatma, that presence is declared. Whatever is not, like that, Narashringa, your horn is not. There is no existence at all. Paramatma is not. Means in and through entire Srishti, which is experienced by us as is. Please know that isness, Sat aspect, is what denotes Paramatma Tattva. Where are you going to hunt for Paramatma? Right? And wherein, like Vandya Putra, Narashringa, horn of a man, Shashashringa, horn of a rabbit, or Akasha Kusuma, flower in the sky, not in the flower in the tree, sky. It is not there. It is not Srishti at all. That is one thing. Other way it can be like this. In mud pots of different varieties, having different names, having different utilities, one common denominator is there. What is that? Mud, 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 Anvaya, continuous. Whereas in a lump of mud, pots are not there. Vyatireka, absence, discontinuous. Golden ornaments, chain, bangle, necklace, ring, earring. You can call them gold because they are gold. Inherence, continuance, Anvaya of gold is there. You melt those ornaments in that gold, no chain, no ring, no bangle, Vyatireka, absence. So that means this establishes cause-effect relationship. Cause is present, cause continues in the effect, whereas effect discontinuous, is absent in the cause. So there is no room to get confused. It's only a method. Simply know the meaning of Anvaya Vyatireka. Continuance, Anvaya. Presence, Anvaya. Sambandha, connection, Anvaya. Vyatireka, discontinuance, Vyatireka. Absence, Vyatireka. No connection, Vyatireka. These facts are made use to ascertain our Swarupa and also in inference for Anumana to arrive at a Vyapti Sahacharya Niyama or a law or rule of invariable coexistence. The useful method. So this much enough as far as that Janmadasyataha, I will teach in detail when I'll be teaching the, what is that? Chaturshoti Bhagavata. One thing, presently, I am teaching on Sunday evening Mandukya Karika with Bhashya. That text also is nearing completion. Here Gita Sar also is nearing completion. So what I'll do is, I don't know which will, I think Gita Sara will be end first. Then I'll wait till the Mandukya Karika on Sunday evening gets over. And then the Saturday evening 5:30 class, I will shift it to Sunday evening 5:30. Till then, of course, till Gita is over, Saturday evening will continue. Okay. Om. Om. Samasta loka sukino bhavantu. Om. Shanti. 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 Narayananji, Hari Om.
Hari Om.